Great, thanks, Sophie. And then what are the benefits of using the contractors we were just discussing over those perm resources?
Well, okay, so weirdly, just when you said that, that just reminds me of, do you remember when the global pandemic started and suddenly everybody went for toilet paper?
Yes, the mad toilet paper rush.
there is reason why I'm bringing this up, right? And the reason why there was toilet paper rush is because many years ago, in terms of warehousing, people went to just-in-time warehousing, which meant that they would forecast how much toilet paper do we need, and we won't need massive warehouses to store lots of toilet paper, right? Because it's cheaper. But because for some reason during the pandemic, people wanted to buy a lot of toilet paper, they just kind of rushed out and suddenly it wasn't enough. But if you think about it in terms of staffing, if you use contractors, right, it's like doing just-in-time staffing, which is brilliant. And in fact, during the pandemic, if people had just-in-time, they wouldn't have had suddenly a lot of permanent people that they didn't know what to do with, right? Because sadly, we know that some people lost their jobs, some people had to go down to half time. So the thing about using contracting staff is it's cheaper in the long run, I think, because you can vary your usage in terms of your peaks and troughs in your industry or in your company, right? The thing is also with contracting, once you've got the job done, whether it's an upgrade or a project or whatever, then you can say goodbye to them, right? But if you need them later on, you can get them potentially back again. With a permanent person, if you no longer need them, you actually have to pay them redundancy, right? To get them out. So it's expensive, I think, and I imagine in terms of IT, and I'm not going to talk about IT, and you can tell me if I'm right here, is that skills update, languages update, like all sorts of things update all the time. So permanent staff, do they actually have the skills? Whereas with contracting, if you need a particular skill set, say you're going for an upgrade, you can just go to market and get it, right?
100%. And that contract then augments your team's capability by imparting those skills onto that team. That's a major benefit of bringing in that skill set, because that's what they do.
Yeah,
They're experts
totally.
in their market.